Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel here on Twitch for a new side quest here on Tuesday. It is for the Elder Scrolls Online. They have released their Summerset DLC this Monday, or Tuesday for me, and I've been playing it. I've been making my way through it because I am, of course, reviewing the Summerset DLC. We're at the character creator screen, or sorry, the login screen here. This is my Templar, my main that I created way back in December 2016 for the ESO review. He's all decked out in the collector's edition stuff. So let's go ahead and go in game. I'll talk a bit about Summerset. You know, some first impressions, not too much because I don't want to give away the review right away, but I am pretty deep in to the Summerset storyline, and so far so good. Real quickly, just hello to everybody in chat. We've got ggmyster, Nick Scryer, and Professor Kayukin. Hey guys, what up? And this thing, Kayukin actually hit the follow button while I was in the starter screen, so let's just go ahead and show that notification again. Thank you, Professor Kayukin. I know you've been following the YouTube channel for a while now, so it's nice to see you hop on here on Twitch and, you know, just be a part of this Twitch thing, which funny enough, I never started on Twitch. A lot of people would be like, oh, I did Twitch first and then I did YouTube. I'm the opposite. I did YouTube first and then I did Twitch. ggmyster in chat says, what's wrong with your character's face? I'm actually wearing like some sort of a gas mask. Ooh, this is new. For those of you that haven't jumped into Summerset since the DLC came out, there's a new announcement screen now, and it just takes up the entire page whenever you log in. It's just going to tell you what's new, what's the news for the day and everything. And we are here right in Eleanor. This is one of the main quest or town hubs in Summerset, and I gotta tell you, the environments, the vistas, the designs of the Altmer cities, and Altmers are the high elves in Tamriel in the ESO lore. It's gorgeous, man. The architecture, the designs, and the rest of the island. I'm only in one part. I'm in like the oh yeah, I hit my UI. Let me bring that back. There we go. So I'm only in one part, which is Eleanor. I'm over here. But this is the entire Summerset Island scope and size. And some people will argue that, you know, the Morrowind DLC that came a year before, Vvardenfell, was a lot larger and there's lots more ground to cover. And don't forget, Vvardenfell had those stilt riders where you can travel long distances. It kind of works like a stable master or a flight master in Vvardenfell to help players get long distances, and over here there's no such thing. I think it's definitely a bit more compact, but everywhere is just fine traveling on your horse or whatever mount you have. And I'll talk about some of the new stuff that you're seeing here. These things are the Abyssal geysers. Yes, I think I'm pronouncing that right this time around. And these are the new dolmens, or dolmens 2.0, that Elder Scrolls Online has introduced. Maybe we can go do some. I've also picked up some of the new quests for the world bosses, and that's what these skulls are for. I'm not going to be doing any of the main story quest chains tonight. I don't want to spoil that for anybody watching, and I don't want to do it on stream for me too, because I am recording that for gameplay footage to put into my review, and I can't do that while I'm streaming because I've got my webcam down there and all. I really hate using my streaming footage for review videos. Okay. Who's cheering? These guys are cheering. I like that mask. I really want that mask, but I'm not sure how to get it. The various different orders here in the Summerset Isles. You have the House of the, or I forgot the name, but that's the House of the Performing Arts. They have that here. And then, of course, it's the Psijic Order. And I have gotten the Psijic Order skill line. Let me just show you that real quick under Guild. Here we go, Psijic Order. I'm only level 1, and I'll explain why that is later on, but some of the skills in here you can see really, really handy for CC, and then there's some for healing as well. There you go. Meditate. The passives are all decent, but it's the ultimate ability that's really interesting. And the thing is, you know, unlike, say, the Fighter's Guild, where you level up your guild, gaining XP by killing Daedra and stuff like that, the Psijic Order skill line is completely different. To get experience, you have to go and do some of these scavenger hunts out in the world. So Nick in chat is asking, how do you get the skill line? You have to play through, I'd say, about 40% of the main story. That's going to take you to the Psijic Order Island, which is up here in, oh gosh. Here, this is the island. Artaeum. Is it? Yeah, Artaeum. That's the Psijic Order's home base, and this is going to be given to you as a quest in the main story. They're going to send you here because the Psijic Order will have a part to play in a large part of the main story. And once you complete the first introductory quests, then you're going to... there's going to be a separate quest giver that you have to talk to before you go back out into Summerset and continue the main quest. A lot of people will miss that, but just make sure you pick up any side quests you see in the Sapora Tower here, which is the Psijic Order's home base, and that's gonna give you the skill or the quest line to unlock the skill. And it is complicated in a way. So when I first got the Psijic skill line, what happened was they gave me a map, and the map had 9 X marks the spot kind of things, and you found all those 9 spots all around Summerset. You had to go to it and then hit the E key with the special orb that you have that's going to seal the time breaks, because that's kind of what the story is about. You want to be a member of the Psijic Order, you're going to have to seal, you know, the shifts in time breaks and whatever. It's a little hard for me to explain it on stream, but you guys will have to play through the story. I'm not going to spoil too much. So that's just to get the skill line, and to get level 1, the Psijic Order will now send you across Tamriel. So I'll show you what my new map is, and that's under... where the hell is it? Quests. So now Psijic map of Ilak Bay. So when I click this, it's going to show me that I have to go outside of the Summerset Isles to various places in Tamriel to close 9 more time breaks. And every time you close each, 9 whatever, you get 1 level in the Psijic Order skill line. That's how it works. So you're going to be doing this 9 times over, all over Tamriel. So people have been saying that, it's grindy, there's a lot of traveling back and forth, it's a waste of time. It's a time sink. I do believe it's a time sink. They're not going to give it to you, right off the bat. I don't think that would be fun, because a lot of people will get all the skills immediately, and but that's kind of the point, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna straight away head to one of these world boss quests that I have down here, kill B. Corgan. And because there's a lot of players currently playing in Summerset, it came out on the 21st of May, obviously for PC and Mac, but for console players, you guys will have to wait until June 5th or 6th, I can't remember. So I don't want to do any of the main story quests on tonight's stream. I'm just going to go have fun with some of the landscape content, maybe jump into, what else we got? We'll just run around, see which abyssal geysers are up, and we'll go do those. And Elinor, there's a couple of big towns in here. Summarine is one. That's where you first go to meet Razumdar, obviously everybody's favorite Khajiit, to get started on. Oh, it's right outside the gates. Let's go. And hopefully there's people there, because some of these world bosses hit like you cannot solo them, y'all. You want a group of people available when you start doing them. Let's go on and head down. Oh yeah, I should show off some of these stuff too. So for the collector's edition that you purchased, oh boy. Where, oh where? Is it under the store? Yeah, it's under the store. Chapters, Summerset. Yeah, so I got the collector's edition. Some of the stuff you get in here, the steed, obviously, which is this. A lot of people love the design. I actually think it looks weird simply because it doesn't, when you compare it next to like a real size horse, from other parts of the game or whatever, it just looks smaller in size. And the noises that horses make is kind of weird. Or maybe it's just because I'm so used to having like a lion as a mount for so long. This outfit, obviously, but you get that with the standard edition as well. There's a memento in here, and then there's like 3 different emotes, which I'll never use. There's a style collection pages here for the Divine Prosecution. The Divine Prosecution is basically the High Elves version of like the police task force here in Summerset. And as far as story is concerned, why you end up in Summerset, well, if those of you that have played the Morrowind DLC and the Clockwork DLC, you'll know that both Lord Vivek and Sotha Sil have mentioned to you via story breadcrumbs that the Daedra has evil plans for the Summerset Isle, and that's what they've been up to. So you come here knowing that in advance. Now I'm so sure I'm going to be here and there's going to be like nobody here to do this boss. I'm gonna head down. But I do have other quests in the area as well. Tainted Coral. Oh, I should probably check in-game chat real quick here. I just got that. Just gotta move my stream chat real quick. Yeah, so tonight's stream is a little different too, you guys, because I am playing around with my OBS. I just found out that my upload speed is actually 50 Mbps, which equates to like 6.25 MB or whatever. So I could stream 60 FPS and a little higher quality stuff, which I previously had not tried. So tonight's Twitch test is also a little test there. So I hope you guys aren't buffering too much, because this I have downscaled the resolution to 720p. Oh shit, it's on, I'm late. So we got a world boss that's up here. I'm not sure how many people are around, but you know, I'm just gonna chip in. B. Corgan is... This is a sloat, you guys. This was one of the new races that the Summerset DLC introduced in this... Oh my god. No, you will not take me alive. So they kind of look like Jabba the Hutt. You know, that kind of that kind of aesthetic, which is pretty cool. And they do have a big part to play in the main story as well, so... Yeah, I don't want to be standing near those orbs. As soon as he dies, I'll be able to pick up like the other parts of the side quest. But this is so great, you know. I get to come to like a world boss quest and just do this because there's other players around. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. So consider that quest done, but now I gotta destroy all these tainted corals. 2 out of 6. Well, 4 more to go. And that is it. Well, apparently I've killed him before because I did not get an achievement pop-up. One of the first things I did when I hit Summerset was I just went out and and looked for all the other landscape content and did those first. That's what I wanted to do, just to see, you know, how much Summerset offered in terms of landscape content. And I gotta say, because of how the island shape and, you know, the size and everything, it works because a lot of these towns are coastal towns. There's not too many that's actually smack in the middle of the island or whatever. So like Sunhold right by the ocean, you got Alinor right on the beach here. There's another one down here. This is the Rindil area, if I'm not mistaken. You got one more town here by the beach, and Shimmerine is over here. So it's all coastal, and a lot of these Abyssal geysers and some of these world bosses all take place very strategically. So no matter what you're doing, you know, progressing the story or doing landscape, you'll always see how content in the landscape will immediately try and bring players together organically, which is kind of things that I like. Like in the base game, you know, you had all these dolmens, those anchors coming down from the sky, and it brings out all these enemies that players would do and farm, and they're still farming it today because it gives you a lot of good XP, and it's a good way to level up your fighter skill too. Why is this person killing crabs? That was cruel. That was insanely cruel. Gray Shadow Hunter. I got that on stream. Speaking of stream, how's the quality, guys? Are you guys, let me know if you're buffering too much. Let me know if it's choppy and stuttering, and I'll see what I can do. Not just on the stream tonight, but future streams as well. For all the streams on YouTube, Bless Online, obviously coming out very soon. I'm going to be streaming that non-stop. I have no worries there. YouTube lets me play with whatever settings I want to play. I can stream with 16,000 KBs on YouTube, and it wouldn't care. Everybody would be able to watch it just fine. But Twitch is a really tricky thing, man. You got to be partnered on Twitch if you want to get, you know, 24/7 transcoding, which means everybody can select what option and have the video tailored right for them. No such thing if you're not a partner. Okay, let me just grab... I guess I'm done. Yep, I'm done with this. Now let's just go back to Justicar Fowl. Let's go on ahead to the Wellington Abyssal Geysers. Let's show you guys what the geysers do, how they operate, what they look like. And if you haven't got Summerset yet, like I said, Abyssal Geysers are just going to function the same as dolmens. You will hear, well, you won't hear so much, but you will see something in the sky, and it's pink or purple in color, and that is really the homing beacon for all the players in the vicinity to just boom. These are the new monsters. These are called the Yagra. And the Yagra, again, they're kind of related to the main story here in terms of being sort of affiliated with the Sloat race. And you'll see a common theme of these Abyssal pearls that's going to be showing up in the main story in some of these quests. So what's the correlation between the Daedra, the Sloat, the Abyssal pearls, and you know, the arrival of these new monsters like the Yagra? That's what the Summerset DLC kind of reverberates in terms of mystery and the premise. So here we are standing smack in the middle of an Abyssal geyser, and when it's ready to hit, you'll see purple smoke coming up. There's going to be some cultists here. The Court of Battlegrounds, I think they're called. The guys that give you this outfit. I believe this outfit is called the Court of Battlegrounds. Oh, wow, right on cue, baby. Right on cue. Well, hello there. You are the oh, wait, where did everybody go? Okay, I cannot do this solo. This is really hard to solo, these Abyssal geysers, because they're waves and waves. And they obviously scale the more people are in the area. That's the big baddie. Let's go ahead and take him down. Alright, we got 4 people in the area. Let's go, guys. I've also given my Templar a huge overhaul. The 2 weeks before Summerset launch, I was crafting, I was doing stuff, I was really getting my character ready. And I am using a whole new weapon set, different build here from my usual sword and board. And I'm having fun with this new build. I'm killing things way quicker. I believe I'm on a 5-piece Julianos, Law of Julianos, and 4-piece Magnus. So, PvE, DPS. So that's like the 3rd wave, I believe. And once all the waves are done and dusted, we'll have a mega boss coming out real soon. I think that's it. Boss time. No, not yet. More. Okay, good, good, good. I guess when you're in a smaller group, the waves are less. Are we done? Not yet. More. Wow. Okay, good. This is a good place to farm for XP, y'all. Summerset has a new intro tutorial, I believe, for new players as well. But I'm not sure what these orbs are. Are they good or are they bad? Doesn't matter. More waves? I'll be surprised. That's a lot of waves. Okay, here we go. Boss time. That's Nocturnal speaking. And Nocturnal is one of the 3 Daedras involved in this evil pack. The other one is Caudicus the Vile, for those of you that have been playing the Clockwork City. Can't remember the name of the last Daedra. Oh boy. All I saw was a red wave coming right at me. I'm trying to get my heavy attack off here. Oh, I got pulled in. Get my stamina back up. He's dead. And once you kill the boss, get achievement, and there's going to be a clam or pearl here once somebody destroys that. So there we go. That's a giant shell trove, and when you open that, that is your loot. Voila. I got a Rubedite Helm Magica, Gloomgrace Necklace. I mean, you can get some good stuff in here. And the thing about these Abyssal Geysers is, you know, there's going to be a bunch of different bosses in the pool of bosses, and they're not all going to be spawning at the same location. So there's definitely an incentive to go out and discover the 6 different Abyssal Geyser locations around the Summerset Island, and you'll get them at random. Because I've already done this in the past. but a different boss popped up then, and a different boss popped up now, so I managed to get an achievement for this boss, and this one is Declawed. So I'm not sure how many bosses are actually in this pool of bosses, but I like that change, because, you know, in it's going to be quite boring, right, if you come to the same location and you're just farming the same boss over and over again. So by making it like an RNG of what kind of boss you'll get, I think that just makes it a little exciting, I suppose. And there's a real tangible incentive there to go do that, because you never know what you're going to get. Alright, I'm going to pause here, check in chat. I see chat moving. What do we got? ggmyster says, I was buffering a lot at 360p, now at 160p and blurry as hell, but not buffering. Oh boy. Really sorry, man. But yeah, I'm just testing the quality for a higher quality stream here, 60 FPS, to see how that goes. If that's really a problem, you know, I'll just upload this, or I'll port this over to YouTube, and hopefully it'll be better there. Nick says running on 720p seems fine. He says, are you still playing Paladin on Bless? They're pigeoning into the main healer. They are pigeoned into main healer in groups. I wouldn't mind, I suppose. I mean, even if I have to heal, I mean, if it's really bad, like if it's really, really bad, then I'll just roll another alt or something. But yeah, I definitely want to do Paladin first as my main. And since I'm not planning on buying any of the collector's editions or whatever, I don't have premium skins that are going to be bound to characters. So, oh, by the way, these are the new jewelry crafting resources. You got pewter stuff in here that you can see. And, you know, one of the first things you should probably do if you're a new player or whatever is just head straight to a town, go to the crafting station, and look up the jewelry crafting station and unlock the jewelry crafting line. Here it is right here. I have been deconstructing stuff, but I haven't really leveled it up enough to put points into it, you know, further down. Oh, I'm in combat. Why am I in combat? Oh, hello, Night Runner Raider. What do you want from me, bro? What do you want from me, bro? Oh man, things just die so fast. Once I've upgraded my gear, it feels good. In the distance, you do see the other coastal city over there. I forgot the name. But there's another Abyssal geyser over there. There's a whole bunch of delves. There's 6 delves on the island, and I've done maybe 3 of them. And wow, the delves are great, because they're a lot more complex. You know, some of the delves in other parts of the game, simple. You know, you go in, you just get the sky shard, and you get out. Because Summerset's so new, there's no add-on, or there's no guides. Well, the guides are coming out now anyway, but, you know, on day 1, everybody was like, wow, we're spending quite a lot of time in these delves, and some of them are like, you know, really cool catacombs, and very mazy, and just trying to make your way through, just a real adventure. But yeah, ggmyster, I will be playing a Paladin when Bless launch. She also says, I have a Templar cap in ESO as well, but wouldn't have a clue how to use a build to play it, sadly. Well, plenty of people here to help you out, man. We got Jay Farquhar in chat. Hey Jay, says Summerset is sexy as fuck. It's really, really good. I mean, I'm really enjoying. This is one purchase I do not regret so far. I'm having a blast in Summerset. ggmyster says, I'm watching this on my pewter now. Oh, on the computer? Okay. While you're mining your pewter. All right. I was kind of. That was a good one. I was kind of wondering what does that mean? Alrighty. I'm gonna head to the next spot where we know things are gonna drop down. Let's see if I get another boss. So I've done all the quests in this area. So here's my trail, right? This thing doesn't show you like a trail of where you've been. So you land here, and then the first thing that you're going to have to do is to go talk to Razumdar, who is over here. That part's a given. I'm not spoiling anything. That's usually what happens. So far, I have kind of like trekked across the area, and based by the things that I've discovered, you kind of can see my path. But there's still stuff up here that I have not yet explored, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh, the hell? Oh, okay, I got Trait Buddy, the add-on, installed. But what was the achievement? I completely missed that. Research a trait for any jewelry type. Yeah, so there's all new traits for you to research for jewelry, and I've just done the first one, and that was what the achievement was about. Of course, the new jewelry stuff will give you rewards as well. Alright, next up, there's one right across there, so let's just go there. And I Do I see purple in the sky? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's purple or pink, but like I said, you know, those steam stuff just shoots out of the sky, and everybody will get to see it. I just wish I could show you guys what it looked like from afar, because it's really, really awesome. Damn it. Man, one of the frustrating things for me about ESO is the water. How some, like, bodies of water can be deceiving, stuff that looks shallow. You get into it and you dismount, and that's the most annoying thing in the world. And ESO is one of those games that doesn't really have underwater, you know, traveling or whatever. So if I run to the water, for those of you that don't play ESO, that is, see, it's a deep water here. There's no submerging. You cannot see what's under the water. Judging by the sand there, we are now in deep blue sea. And yet, we cannot go underneath and see what's up. So there's no fishies or whatever. So really, I hope in the future this is something that ESO can expand upon. Because I think while it's not as popular, like a lot of people don't like the concept of being underwater because it's too foreign. It's something that they're not used to. Everybody wants to play in a world or in a setting that they can relate to. We're not mermaids, so an underwater world just seems out of place, and not a lot of people like it. It's dark, it's claustrophobic, you know, but World of Warcraft has tried something with a zone completely underwater. Guild Wars 2's underwater world is great. Rift has underwater. So I would like to see ESO try it out. You know, I think they can do some really cool stories underwater. Come on, spawn. You did very well the first one. So I'm still trying to figure out if anybody knows what triggers the Abyssal geysers just to happen. Is it the number of players in the area, or is it just a time thing like dolmens? Dolmens are like every 5 minutes in the base game. Like every 5 minutes something happens and you know, you hear brrrr, and the chain comes down or whatever. But the geysers, I really don't know. I like this guy. This guy's just spewing bubbles for me. Thank you. Killing combustion. This is fun. I guess we're kind of playing with each other now while we're waiting for geysers. I guess we're both waiting for... Oh, Olympic swimmer. That is Nick. That's Nick Scryer. What up, Nick? Hey, come on, let's party out, bro. I was like, who the hell is this? Come on, geyser. What are you waiting for? ggmyster says, hard to breathe underwater too. Yeah, I agree with that. That's the thing, like some games, when they do have underwater, like Rift for example, you know, you got the whole breathing mechanic and then you have to use potions to make you breathe underwater for 7 minutes. I think that is seen as a nuisance, I guess. So that's why a lot of people don't like it. But, you know, in games like WoW, for example, that entire expansion map that takes place underwater, I mean, they've done some cool stuff with that. Where from the story or whatever, it just makes you breathe underwater permanently, or be like Guild Wars 2, you know, they give you an underwater breather, and that sort of works. It really depends. I like to see how ESO tackles that, if they tackled that. ggmyster says catacombs like the hairbrush. Jay says underwater DLC would be cool. I agree, man. He also says nothing wrong with playing with yourself. I'm not playing myself, I'm playing with Nick's Orby bubbles here. Damn, I really need the motif for that. That is the Halloween Hollowjack, that's the Hollowjack costume. Or the Hollowjack motif that I used to have, but I kind of got rid of it. Because it was old gear. So, he's got a nice chair to sit on, and I've got nothing. But I can do some of the new emotes that I got. Yes, you do get new emotes. Be Gone was from Clockwork City. Happy Faces from the Crown Store. I did not buy that, I swear. It says I bought it. I did not. Oh no, this one's from the Summerset Isle. Oh, there we go. So let's do Happy Face. Let's see how that looks like. Oh right, I'm wearing a damn mask. I was wondering why the Happy Face wasn't coming down. I'm wearing a mask. Never mind. What about ta-da? No, it doesn't preview. Well, I guess I'll just type in chat. Let's see. /tada. Doesn't work. What's going on? /tada. /tada. Oh, there we go. Alright. And the Be Gone from Clockwork City was pretty fun too. Be Gone. This is all about chasing crows away. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're on, guys. We're on. It is on. Yippee-ki-yay! Oh, I just saw that guy jump. There's 4 of us here. Let's see how much, waves spawn this time, because in the last area we had a lot more people joining right up in the end there. So let's go ahead and see if we get more than 5 waves. I think 5 waves was what it was the last time around. Man, these Yagra, they make high-pitched squealy noises when they die, and it's kind of annoying. Listen to that, listen to that. It's like a pig squealing, you know, when it's in danger or scared or frightened. And it's the most high-pitched annoying noise in the world. There he goes again. More over there. This is our 4th wave, if I'm keeping track correctly. If you attack for mana. That's the worst sound in Summerset so far. That high-pitched deaf winning or whining from the Yagra. I never want to hear that. It's horrendous. Alright, should be boss now. Nope, not yet. Alright, we got zombies, necrotic sea ticks. There's a lot of, you know, for being a coastal area, a lot of the monsters are kind of thematic too. I already talked about earlier in the stream how, you know, the slodes are in the game at the moment. And how they're using the Abyssal Pearls to summon all these Yagra creatures. Boss? Okay, here we go. Darkstorm the Alluring. I don't know if I've done this one before. Doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and do that. I may not have done this one before because I don't... Oh, what the... Okay, wasn't expecting to die right there. I was kind of looking at health. Get out of the red. That death caught me completely by surprise. Of course, she dies just when I was about... Oh, but I can loot her, so that's good. Apparently I've killed her before because I did not get an achievement, but I do like that. You know, it's really clever that they put this over water. And because, you know, when the red things kind of just come out in water, which is basically the enemy attack that you think you should get out of, it's really tricky to see. At night, it's not so bad because the red actually, you know, contrasts with the night sky and everything, so it's easier to see enemy attacks. But during the day and in water, oh my god, man, this is some stuff. Oh, I like how your tail just leans, like just lays on the back of your panther like that. That's pretty funny for an Argonian. That's a world boss at the top. If you want to do that, Nick. See, I've got stream chat covering in-game chat. I'm gonna have to just drag that up, just in case I see people talking here. Right now, let me bring back my stream chat. Make it smaller. Check it in chat real quick. Jay says I might log in and kill ya. You can log in, but I'm not doing any deals tonight. Nuh-uh. ggmyster says, I think if you type /share, you should sit too. Is it the standard emote? Probably. Yeah, it probably is. ggmyster says, RIP. Jay says, I'm coming. We got Punk saying, hello. Hello, Punk. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, there is a public boss up there, the Keep Slitter's Nest, that we can go do. And of course, once you do them, it's going to mark out as white on the map. So I'm not sure if Nick has done it before or not, but I'm heading that way. Across the area here, there's like a whole bunch of different quests, like you see up there. I know my compass is kind of blocking it at the moment, so you can't really see the marker, but there's a bunch of quests in this region that I have not picked up. And I do plan to finish 90% of it before I come out with a review. This is what they use the term as coral forest, because of all the coral stuff here, and it's really, really cool. I've not seen this, you know, this kind of thing in ESA before. So here's a boss in here. I guess it's like a viper type boss, because I do see all these tiny vipers in the area. I actually hear fighting. Oh, somebody just got wrecked. I just got wrecked. Get out of that! Holy cow! Whoa! What did I walk into? Alright, little Keep Slither. Again, if you go to Eleanor, and Eleanor is one of the town that I just came from, there's gonna be daily quests. Jesus. Holy crap. Weapon swap, Breath of Life. These guys are no joke, man. Weapon swap. Back to the normal. Oh my god. Breath of Life, Breath of Life. Weapon swap. It's back to its original position. Oh, oh. Don't get too close! God damn. Don't get out of that mess. I mean, this guy, the pattern of his attacks is, it looks like uniformal, which means he's doing the same things over and over again. He moves from side to side, he flies around, he drops those big conal crap. I'm in it again. Get out! Oh my god. That's twice in a minute. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm so pissed at this piece of shit. Let's get this damn thing, whatever this thing is. I gotta get out of my death form first. Die! Oh, you have got to be kidding me. No! What the hell? Alright, now I'm pissed off. I'm getting too close for comfort. I'm so used to my sword and board that my optimal location for getting your fight is like right up, like a 5 meters close. I need to remember that I am playing a destruction staff guy now. I need to keep my distance. God. And now I'm damaged as hell. But the achievement is done. Solid Snake? Was that the name of the achievement? No, Asp Awareness. Defeat Guild Speeder without stepping on any of the snakes. I didn't even see any snakes pop out. But yeah, the gear is kind of damaged, so but I do have those auto repair thingy-majingies that I've been hoarding. There you go, Grand Repair, so I'm just going to use that real quick. Except I can't for some reason. Oh, there we go. Greater Repair Kit, no? Why? Nick in chat says I should get ESO insurance for dying so many times. Good lord. Distancing, man. I need a lot of practice playing as a destruction stuff guy now. Like, for the entirety of my ESO life as a Templar, I've been sword and board and then like a healing staff. So when I jumped into Clockwork City, I thought, okay, you know, going to Summerset, I'm going to try and build my Templar for optimal PvE damage. I don't want to be whatever I was 2 years ago, because builds 2 years ago aren't viable today. So I went ahead and so it's only 38 now, and that's just me playing through the Clockwork City DLC and making my way into Morrowind, so I haven't really morphed a lot of these. I'm waiting to get to 50, and I'm waiting till I get about 15 or so skill points before I do anything, because remember, I still have the Psijic skill line and the jewelry crafting to spend points into as well, so I'm not gonna rush putting stuff in. Nick says, wow, a flying griffin. Yeah, griffins are a thing. There's wait, how much have you done, Nick? I don't want to spoil anything for you, man. I don't want to spoil too much, But griffins are a thing in this expansion. And I keep calling it an expansion. It's a DLC, but you know, it just feels like an expansion. Oh. Hello? Did I pull somebody? Apparently I did, the salamander. Oh no, it's this guy. Oh. Tricky, tricky, tricky. They explode on death. Okay. Let me just bring back the stream chat and I'll check in on that before we move on to the next landscape adventure. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Lots of laughing because of the hat trick of deaths. Lots of laughing there. RIP, lol, hello, LMO. RIP, lol. Punk says, my Lady Bratton Thor would destroy that. Your Lady Bratton Thor. You need to post a picture of that on the Discord so we can all judge and see if it's really a Thor lookalike. Jesus, is this life? Ravelin says, that's a solid snake you met there. That's a Metal Gear reference. Nice one. Punk says, nice pauldrons. What, these? Yeah, actually, these are great. Again, this is the collector's edition thing. Not the collector, sorry. This comes with the standard editions and the collector's editions of the Summerset. I just dyed them to a different color, that's it, to make it stand out. Because on day one, everybody was kind of wearing the same thing, and I was like, oh, what's the point in having a special costume when it's not exactly special, because like everybody else is using it. So I just went ahead and just dyed it a little bit just to make sure, you know, it kind of stands out. Alright, I'm gonna follow Nick and read on in chat while I do that. Wherever he's going. Punk says, I thought that said ass first. Oh, change of course. Okay, just hang here for a second. I'm just gonna check in chat. Punk says, ass awareness. Jay says, it's not expansion, it's called DLC. I know, but every time I review like a new piece of content, like the word DLC, ESO's use of the word DLC, I hate the word DLC because of, you know, how EA and other games of that mold always, DLC is not a good word to come from them, but ESO has always used DLC instead of like a MMO expansion or whatever, and that's fair. Punk says she doesn't look like Thor, but her powers are pretty much the same. Punk also says, and the weapon is a sword instead of an axe and hammer. Oh, nice. Okay, we got Jay in a whisper. I'm going to invite Jay to group. So we've got more people now to run some of these stuff. Let's see where we are. Where are we? Oh, we're right there. Hey, there's a public dungeon over here. Oh, that's not, that's Cloud Rest. Cloud Rest is a new trial, you guys. So we're gonna need a bigger group for that. But I know there's a public dungeon out here somewhere. I have seen it. Oh, no, it's not that. Damn it. There's 6 delves. There's a new public dungeon, and obviously the other Abyssal geysers. That's 1 there. So that's 1. That's 2. I haven't done this one yet. That's Sunhold. 3, 4, 5, and 6 are missing, and I've just covered the east and west and the southern, you know, areas of the map, but the northeast and northwest are still uncharted territory for me. So, kind of looking at my map and wondering, what do we want to do? Checking in chat, Punk says, according to the quest, DLC tab on ESO, Morrowind is no longer a chapter. Morrowind chapter was bundled into the Summerset purchase, so it's a freebie now for those of you that are going to be buying Summerset. You get Morrowind thrown in as well. Let me just get a group chat going. How much have you guys done? And this is for you guys, Nick and Jay. I'm talking to you. They could have ran off already. Nick says public dungeon is down south. All right, lead the way. Let's go do that, and let's find the let's also find the sky shard as well, Because there's gonna be a sky shard in there, and okay, he's gonna take a way shrine. I'm gonna see where he's gone to. Which way shrine did Nick end up in? Does it tell me on the map? There's just too many things, and I use a bunch of add-ons, you guys. I use the crafting stuff. Okay, he's there. So, Silvar Woad Way Shrine. Or, yeah, Silvar Woad Way Shrine. We're going. Oh no! Travel on Nick. Gotcha. I forgot it had that. I can just travel to him. Wait, he says, don't port to me. Why not? Use South Shrine. I'm saving my gold. Oh, Sunhold? Is that where you're going to? Oh, he doesn't... Okay, so I'm gonna go Sunhold. And you guys travel on me. Oh, it's right here. There you go. That's the public dungeon right there. Sunhold. Okay. Travel on me. I'm here. So public dungeons are, you know, just casual romps. You can go in there. There's, you know, probably other people in there already. So if they've killed the boss, then we gotta wait for the boss to respawn or whatever. But the mob density in there is pretty high, and they hit pretty hard too. I don't have any other repair kits. But there is a merchant, great, because I have an add-on that auto repairs whenever I hit the store. Yeah, there we go. And he sells stuff too, which is great. But I think I've got enough bag space. And we is here. Right on, my Chinese. Sunhold. We've not discovered. I mean, I've not discovered it, but definitely a challenge in here. Let's just see what kind of challenge. I did not watch any of the ESO live streams, preview events. I haven't watched any of the, you know, Twitch guys and the YouTube folks show off the PDS version of the dungeon bosses. But I have read a little bit about the Cloud Rest trial, which I find really intriguing. I just don't think I have the gear for it. Yet. I'm trying really hard. I'm trying really hard. I need to master destruction staffs first. So here we are. Oh, there's a kin lady Helenaris down there.
You can't help Sunhold if you're dead.
Hold up, Nick. Do you want a quest? You want a quest or not?
That. It seems help has arrived after all.
Okay, let me just pick this up.
As kin lady of Sunhold, I implore you to hear my plea. My city has been overrun by the Maormer, and Admiral Viscount declares only my death will stop this attack. He hates my family and demands my head, but I know surrender will not save my people.
Hey, why does this guy want to kill you?
For centuries, Sunhold has been the first line of defense against Maormer raiders. Many of their soldiers have fallen by my family's command, and now with our fleet gone and
okay, so they're under attack.
Maormer supplies gathered along the shore. Rescue any citizen you find captured.
Okay, there's a griffin in here that belongs to these people that needs rescuing, so I find that pretty interesting. And other quests includes destroying supplies, rescue Sunhold citizens. Jolly good. Nick says he'll pass on the quest. Okay. Heading down. Jay's gone and pulled some stuff. I'm not a healer, Jay, so you have to use your OP-ness to get rid of these guys. We are just killing a bunch of these things. The minimap, I've got the minimap add-on, so it's going to tell me if I'm nearby an objective or what, but so far we're good to go. Unless, of course, you insist on killing everything in here. Now again, this is not instanced to us, I don't believe, so there could be a chance we may see other people in here, right? Look at that view, that's great. Somebody, Seja, one of my friends on Discord and also subscriber and Twitch follow, he mentioned to me on day one, you know, that Summerset reminds him of Rivendell in the Lord of the Rings, just because of the sheer amount of elven aesthetic and the grandeur that this area gives off, that sort of vibe. And I find it like a mix, you know. It reminds me of Rivendell, it reminds me of Gondor architecture and everything. It just looks so surreal, it's great. And I gotta say, the Eldmer are a bunch of stuck-up pansies. The way they talk, the way they look down on other races, I mean, it's very... It's lore appropriate, I guess, for those of you that are following the ESO lore. Now, because this is a pretty big public dungeon, and I have no idea where the Sky Shard is, you guys, but there's prisoners over here. Free the prisoners. Okay, that's a big person. What's that? Looks like a zombie or something. I see in-game chat moving, but it's... Hang on, guys. I'll get to you guys in a sec. One of the hardest things is just checking both chats, both in-game and stream, while you're in like a dungeon or a PvP match. It's chained citizens that we need. These prisoners aren't really doing anything for me, I guess because I don't have the quest or whatever. Hang on, Jay's way down there. What are you up to, Jay? What's happening over there? Oh, okay, there's a prisoner up here. Okay, so our objective is kind of like go for the chained ones, I suppose. Jace is killing shit. Yeah, I can get behind that. Lots of loot, lots of experience in here. Good time to pop one of my crown experience crate scrolls or whatever. Oh, hey, respawns. Nick says group content is north and so is the Sky Shard. Okay, then we'll slowly make our way north. Unless you're in a rush, Nick. Okay, check in on stream chat. Meantime, these guys can handle a few mobs here. Pung says according... No, I read that already. Buck says, is that all of Summerset? Yeah, the map that I was looking at, that was pretty much Summerset, but there's another part of the map that I have showed earlier on the stream, and that is of Aradium, I think that's what it's called. That's basically the island of the Psijic Order, the new order that you'll be joining as a player to unlock the Psijic skill tree, or skill line. And it's just a tiny island, but it does have a delve in there, and yeah. There's... Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I suggest you just wait until you're able to jump into Summerset, dude, because there's lots of story stuff that I don't want to spoil for anybody watching the stream tonight, which is kind of why I'm not doing anything story quest related. I don't want to spoil anything on stream, but I will talk about it all in my final review. Pung says looks a bit underwhelming when zoomed out. If you're hoping for something as large as Morrowind, this is not it. Morrowind has more ground to cover, but they also, like I said earlier on the stream, you know, they do have the stilt riders, which are instant transportation across Vardenfell. Summerset doesn't have that. It's a little compact, but the thing is, you know, if you are a max level player and you've maxed out your riding skills, your horse speed and everything, traveling around the island is no problem at all. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have the instant travel ports or whatever. And if you don't mind using way shrines with cash, then obviously it's going to be super quick, but it's just nice in terms of size. And trust me, there's going to be a lot of content here. In between the delves, the Abyssal geysers, and the... what else? All the other quests from the 4 or 5 different town hubs and everything. You've got a lot to do. And like I said earlier on in Discord, I'm not sure if you saw my message, but the Psijic Order... But once you get it, the way to level up the Psijic Order skill line is... Some people will call it a tedious grind, other people will call it busy work. But that's exactly what it is, because you have to go to 9 zones in Tamriel, and in each of those zones you got to go to 9 different locations all across the map to close a breach in time, an opening breach, or time breach, as the Psijic Order calls it. So there's lots of traveling involved. So for new players that want to level up your Psijic Order skill line, it's going to take a while. Veteran players with tons of cash to burn, you can, you know, just spend the money, port around, use the way shrines. Shouldn't take you more than, what, 6 hours to get to rank 10. Oh no! Man. Okay, my mouse is being really erratic. For those of you that play on a Razer device, if you use a Razer mouse, and people with the Razer Synapse thing, do you guys have this problem with ESO where your mouse sensitivity just goes all crazy on you? I have to shut down Razer Synapse every time I play ESO, and it's just so bloody annoying. Let me just do that real quick. Let me just get rid of my Razer Synapse. Okay, should be better now. There we go. That's way better. Hey Jay, we can come back for those quests, man. Let's get the Sky Shard and the boss done. Sky Shard's right here. So for those of you watching the stream, this is the Sky Shard location, right on the bridge, and we got 2 Storm Atronax coming in T-minus 2, 1, aggroed. Right on cue, brother. Is that the boss right at the end? It can't be. But it definitely looks big. It could be another Storm Atronax right there. I don't know. Well, we'll double back and we'll do some of these. We'll finish up these quests before we head on out. That definitely looks like a flying storm. Oh shit! The Piondian Wind. Here we go. This thing has started. Dead. Looks like a mini boss or something. Gloom graced pauldrons, some gold. I think the ESO needs to buff up the amount of gold that is being awarded for boss kills and stuff. Gold gain in this game is pretty painful, but of course ESO does have a couple of ways to cheese gold gain, like fishing for the perfect fish roll or whatever, which is pretty big. What the hell just happened? Oh, we're jumping down? Okay. Next use purify. Anything here?
You'll tell me where the kin lady is.
Oh, boss fight. I know one of the objectives here was to free a griffin. Oh, alright, let's group them all up. Group them all up. Prisoners are freed. Who's left? Ooh, I got a pattern. Khajiit sofa. Padded. Okay, Storm Shark Chanter, Windcaller, War Priest. Nice looking things. Hey, aren't these things like mounts that you can get from like the crown crates? The Stormcaller stuff. Here comes the guy. What do we got? I read that wrong. I was gonna say Kung Fu. It's Konogil the Leviathan. Need some mana back here. Wow, he just died pretty quick. Oh, that's one skill point? Nice. Awesome. Gloom Grace Gauntlets. That's in the purple. Is this part of the new Summerset stat bonus or not? I don't know. When you take damage from a single target direct, you have 10% chance to become a living shadow. I don't know if you guys know if this is like a new Summerset thing, then feel free to let me know. But hey, we got quests back there if any of you guys want. Do you want the quest shared with you, Nick? I can share the quest with you real quick. I just need to figure out how to do it. Share. Alright, checking in on chat. Punk says, do you want to be leader of the guild? No, I'm good. You guys can lead the GRM guild if you guys want. I mean, you guys play more than I do, obviously. And you know, as much as I want to be on here playing with you guys know that I have to move from MMO to MMO to review them, right? So I do apologize for not always being on, or for rarely being on. So you guys should lead the guild. I should be a normal member. I don't care, honestly. And I'm not much of a good guild leader anyway because I'm too nice. In a sense that, you know, with planning and everything, I'm so chillaxed that I don't think I have the qualities to be a guild leader. You guys lead. ggmyster says, I use Logitech. What are you guys trying to do? Jump down? Won't we die? I mean, you guys have the health for it. I don't. How the hell did you get there? Oh my god. Oh shit. If I die, could you guys res me? Okay, I lived. Good. Man, this is a good place for new players to like just come in and grab XP or whatever. And again, if you don't know, I think there is a new tutorial area for Summerset that new players will start off with. I should probably roll a new character and see what that new tutorial area is, because I'm already aware of what the main story is now. So I really want to see how they make use of the tutorial and see whether or not it makes sense and if there's any story continuity. So this entire courtyard is cleared, and
The Ghost Fleet gets no conscripts today.
What, is there another boss down there? Oomph. Nope, but there's prisoners. My skills have a delay, and oh my god, no wonder. Guys, my latency is 383. That's my ping right now. 383. 351 now. I was trying to hit skill there, and it took like a second to pop. Guess it's a pretty popular time now. Lots of players playing, huh? It is, after all, a new DLC launch. Look at the minimap, we do have another cluster of citizens down there. We are here, people of Gondor. This does look like Gondor a little bit, or Osgiliath. So we've done Prisoners, now we need supplies. Look at the map. It seems like we have to get to the docks. You guys, we gotta go to the docks. So let's see where the docks is. Oh, yeah. I was just about to tell them you can use your mountain here. Yippee-ki! I like the design of this public dungeon. Now I'm really curious to see what the Cloud Rest trial looks like. I think that'll be pretty cool. Don't know if I'll ever get in. Jay's pretty trigger happy tonight. He wants to kill everything. I don't mind. I'm only 271 champion point. I could definitely use more. Are we plowing through, or are we gonna... Yeah, there's no way we can jump up there, dude. Like, that does not exist. How far are we to the docks? We're actually making one big round, you guys. I'm not sure why. Unless there's another, like, mini boss here that we haven't done. Let's find out. Turning to the left. Oh, everything's respawning. So we're making a complete circle. Alright, checking in chat again. Revelin says, I don't have a problem in ESO, but still using an old version of Synapse. Okay, that could be it. I just downloaded a new update earlier in the week. That could be why. Are we killing the boss again? I guess we're killing the boss again. I mean, it is a public dungeon. That simply means, you know, things respawn. Get my magicka back up.
Fine. A chance to defeat this resistance once and for all.
Dead again. That was worth 37 gold. I don't know why we did that again, Jay. Did you really want him dead? I'm trying to understand why you wanted to kill him twice. Double tap? That was worthless. That boss was a worthless piece of crap. Didn't even drop anything good. Nick says, yeah, my Razor is doing the same. Yeah, so ESO and Razor has issues that I hope they solve. ggmyster says, only time my mouse misbehaves is when it gets stuck on a piece of hair or something. My question is, how do you get a piece of hair stuck on your mouse, dude? That's a good one. That's a really good one. Oh man, I got stuck in here. Oh. Okay, there we go. Physics and ESO. Funny thing. Revelin says, still using v1.8. And Nick says my mouse click is being buggy too, so I have difficult doing heavy attack. Yeah, I seem to be struggling with that. ggmyster says I also have a gaming Corsair mouse, but haven't used it since I bought the software. It's buggy. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Corsair, but not for the MMO version of the mouse. Hey, should we go to the docks? I mean, I don't want to be in here all night, guys. I want to get the quest and get out of here, and maybe we could find something fun to do besides just farming the public dungeon. Maybe we could jump into a battleground, and we'll see how populated it is, even at a non-prime time hour, because Battlegrounds is free for everybody. So let's just head to the docks. I'm not sure if we even have the same quest. I don't know. Punk says I have a Razer mouse, but haven't used Synapse in whatever ages. I mean, Synapse is really good. I mean, if you're customizing different macros and light swap profiles and everything, I mean, if you like that kind of thing, then the Synapse is great. The Synapse is also good for tracking your mouse strokes, the hit signature maps and everything. It's all really, really cool. Oh no, I was not reading my group chat. Sorry, guys. And we're back. I'll just tag along. Where's the quest? Lead the way. Repentance more for Templar, actually. Well, it does give me a little bit of health healing, so that's why I use my repentance. And you know, because if I don't have a lot of stamina in this build, so whenever I block or roll or whatever, I usually just get that back. So there's no way to cheese this here. We gotta go down there. But wait, dude, let me just reply in group chat. This is easier. So they are on different objectives. Damn. Okay, never mind. Ignore it. Let's just get out of here then. So there's just no point. So everybody that, I mean, the three of us now, we all have different objectives in this public dungeon, so that's kind of odd. That means we're all oh Jesus. Good pull, man. Good pull. We got the whole town on us, man. Run. Let's LOS them behind like a pillar or something. Well, actually, I'm out of stem. Holy shit. I mean, I'm happy to help you guys kill whatever it is you guys need to kill here, I suppose. I'll just tag along for the experience, and I will be able to check in on the chat, the stream chat, which I have been ignoring. We got Huvin in chat. Hello, Huvin. Sorry if I'm getting to your chat late. He says, don't know if you know yet, but there is motive that's only obtainable by fishing in Summerset. It's also going to be in the crown crates, though. Aww. So there's going to be motifs, and motifs, for those of you that don't know, are sort of like recipes that you can acquire, and they are account-wide. And once you learn a motif for a race, for example, you learn the high elf motif, the Altmer motif means you can craft items and gear in the style of the high elf. So it's a pretty precious thing, especially for the races that you cannot play. You know, it goes by rarities as well. There's blue, there's purple, and everything. So apparently, you can now get motifs by fishing. There's one that's going to be exclusive to fishing in Summerset, so that's pretty interesting. For those of you that have never done Elder Scrolls Online fishing, that's going to be a reason to start, I suppose. But they're also going to be in the crown crate, so that's a thing. Real quick, Matchgun94 PSN, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Twitch channel. I don't stream on here or, you know, put out videos as often as I do on my YouTube channel, and the link to that is in the info at the bottom there, because what I do is I create new player reviews for MMORPGs, including ESO, all the DLCs or whatever that I encounter, and my Twitch streams are, you know, for SideQuest adventures. That's basically what it is. My main quest is on YouTube. Twitch is my side quest, where I get to show off the game that I'm currently playing or reviewing or not. So it's just fun and random impromptu adventures with friends, family, or total random strangers, because that's what MMOs are all about. Oh, we finally made it to the dock, you guys. Ooh. Oh, wow, look at that. That Viper totally just coiled me like a... That's cool. I've never had that happen to me before. in terms of enemy AI wise. I like that. But the docks is over there, and that's where I gotta go. Invisible wall, no. So there's gonna be some resources here that I am going to need to destroy. So I guess we might as well just get rid of the cluster. And find out what the resources are, or where they are. Resources. I mean, you usually see them as a tiny arrow on the landscape, but I'm not seeing anything at the moment. I guess we have to go further in, probably even onto the boat, I suppose. But it's all in the oh, there we go. There's one right there, which Nick tried to destroy. Okay, Marmo supplies. So that is kind of group wide. So one person. Oh, heavy sack. Let's go and grab that. 5 Jota. The funny thing about ESO's rune crafting or whatever is that, you know, when you try and craft something and when you put the items together, there's gonna be like a deep Mortal Kombat voice just spelling out the thing Jota. You know, that kind of thing is just funny as hell. That it just makes me laugh every time I try to craft something like that. Power! Awesome. Come on, supplies. Oh, hi. I'll just drag you to the main group. Supplies. Ow! Ow! Hey. Oh, there we go. There's one right there. We are gods. That's what the in-game chat says. Which my webcam is kind of blocking. Oh, looky. We have Baba Hotep. We got a Khajiit over here. That's kind of just sneaking in. Again, that's what public dungeons are all about. You know, you can come in here and you can, if you're solo or whatever, you can take advantage of the chaos that the other group is kind of creating. So you can go in and pretty much do your own thing. Thing is, if he destroys those supplies, well, he's keeping him busy, so I may as well burn. I'm sorry if that disappears for you, buddy, but it's cutthroat world. It's a cutthroat world. Oh, another supply. Burn. And I am done. Typing chat in the middle of a battle is not a good idea, but I can't even spell it. All right, check it in chat real quick. Stream chat. Bon says, "All right, cool. You have all the perms anyway. A steward of the company." Well, thank you. Hovind says, "Pyandonian." Now again, my pronunciation is really horrible when it comes to like fantasy type stuff. So Pyandonian Malmer motive, and it looks pretty sick. Alright, I'm gonna have to go check it out after the stream, Hoovin. And I may just have to see if it's on sale in the Guild Trader, which is basically ESO's marketplace. But I'm sure it's gonna be pretty expensive, obviously. But worst case scenario, if it does look awesome, then I have to go fishing, which I almost never do in MMOs these days. Wait, where did you guys go? Oh, we're fighting our way back. We're gonna go kill the boss again? So Jay knows something that we don't, Nick. He probably knows what drops from the boss, and he probably wants to do the boss again to see what loot drops. All right, Jay, we'll play along. We'll go kill the boss one more time. Ah, pulled. Run. Don't worry, Nick. Just run. I don't have the stamina, but whatever. So back to kill the boss again. Number 3. Port 3. That's the mini boss that I guess we're completely omitting. Jump down. Oh, I guess this is another part that we haven't discovered yet. But we've got lots to kill over here. Hey, you guys. I'm trying to figure out where you guys are. Oh, you guys are right here. So there's Kavit's over here. Let me just talk to Kavit.
I can't save Kin. The Marmer were waiting for.
Okay, kill Admiral Viscarn. Copy that. What the heck? Hey, where's Admiral Viscarn? Oh! Come in! Ooh, Nick got a cool thing there. Psijic snow globe of Okay, so this is the Admiral that we need to kill for the story. He's almost dead.
There's no taking it back.
Dead. Any cool loot? Nothing. But this is just for the quest. And now we got a bunch of adds to skill. Yeah, this romp has been pretty fun. I need to check my loot because I haven't really been looking at what kind of loot I got. So we shall see. Alright, Kid and Lady Helenare, I have freed your prisoners, I have destroyed your supplies, and I have killed your enemy.
Viscount was ranting before you came, burned supplies, released prisoners, a griffin now roaming the skies, picking off sea elves like the rats they are. Tell me, was that your doing?
Yes.
With Admiral Viscount dead, now is the time to strike. I shall rally my people and call Sunhold to my side. We'll form a resistance the likes of which these sea snakes have never known. Thank you for making this all possible.
Cool. So, Sunhold's shining Aspalders and a Griffin Feather Talisman. So that is a new memento, an enchanted feather from the Griffin of Sunhold. Cool, so we got a memento for completing this public dungeon quest.
With down and Admiral Viscount defeated, I'm sure my citizens will join together and fight. All we have to do is keep Sunhold standing until help arrives. I'm glad he's all right. To think, not so long ago I argued against opening Somerset's borders, and yet without the help of newcomers, Sunhold would never have survived.
Yeah, that's the kind of the whole theme, you know. The whole idea of Summerset DLC happening is because the Queen opens up her borders to accept like newcomers, other races essentially, and that's where all the shitstorm started happening. So you guys have completely ditched me in here. I'm gonna fast travel to Nick and see if I can get right to him in a dungeon here. Here we go. This is the guild, I think. Nick Scryer, let's see. Travel to player. I wonder if that takes me directly to him, even though it's in the same dungeon, whatever. But if it takes me to the entrance, great. Okay, checking in on stream chat now. Professor Kagan says, sorry man, I didn't bring any soul shards. Huvin says, which one has more content overall? Somerset or Morrowind? Ooh, I am only 60% through Somerset. There's a whole bunch of areas that I haven't been to. Like if you look at the map, I have yet to be on top here. I haven't quested here because you can tell if it's filled with black in color, it means I haven't completed the main story chain. So I haven't done that for some of these areas here, and there's the Cloud Rest trial over here, and haven't even checked out what's up there. So in terms of content so far, like just because Morrowind was almost a year ago, I would have to say I need to finish the DLC first before I can make a decision. With Morrowind, it felt like things passed by really quick as well, because you know you're just chasing the main story and there's only certain quests in the area and hubs, but they all fast connect because of the Stilt Rider travel, which makes insta travel really quick. The thing with Morrowind was that you know it didn't have the side content like the Abyssal geysers and you know for you to go do and it didn't have the Psijic skill line, which actually sends you way far away in different areas in Tamriel to level up the Psijic skill tree so that you can buy those skills. Morrowind didn't have any of that. Morrowind gave you a new Warden class, and that's about it. You know, you got to play with them right off the bat in Morrowind itself. So I think by doing that, you know, they're making Summerset more of a time sink. But for whatever the content that's here right now, it's quality. I'll tell you that. It's really quality. Awesome. I still have a bunch of backspace. For you guys, just give me a sec. Reading stream chat. Unfortunately. Alright. Punk says, by the way, guys, skill morph resets are less than 100 coins at the moment, so abuse that. Thank you for the info. I did not know that. My coin is very limited. I only have like 40,000 gold coins. ggmyster says, you're probably laggy because I'm connecting to your stream and my internet is shitful. Nah, it's not you, ggmyster. Professor Kaken says, cheap resets. Yeah, I didn't know. I had no idea. Wigga says, holla. Hey, Wigga, what up? Everybody, Wigga, as you guys know, is a good friend of mine from the Lotro days, and you've probably heard her in some of my videos and streams for Guild Wars 2 and, you know, all kinds of content. She's recently got into streaming, and I'm really excited about that. So if you guys want to, click on her name and Wigga there and go check out her channel and follow her. She streams lots of Lotro, and I suspect we'll be doing lots of streams together for Guild Wars 2, Lotro, and a whole bunch of other games. So do me a favor and do that. Wigga says, what is your pet? A baby griffin. Yeah, it's a baby griffin that comes with the Summerset Collector's Edition, I think, because the whole thing about Summerset is, you know, griffin-y area. The Cloud Rest, which is the trial, is all about griffin stuff. ggmyster says, those guys will be delayed, remember? Twitch delay, right? Indeed, but that's why I'm communicating with them in in-game chat here. So the guild chat or the group chat's here, so at least I can tell them in advance. ggmyster says, how many guilds can you join in ESO? You can join 5. So I have only 2 at the moment, but I believe you can join, it's either 5 or 4. I'm gonna go with 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. And both of these guilds are apparently mine, and both of these guilds I did not create. So Punk, one of the guys in the stream right now, in the stream chat and also online, this guy, Punk, he created these guilds for me, and then he got me into it, and then he made me leader of these guilds. And we got a bunch of people in the Discord in the guild as well. So there's like 2 guilds that we have now, and it's just odd. We need to get rid of one. So that's kind of funny. Huven says the good thing is that it was supposed to be Crown Crate exclusive motive, but not anymore. So much complaining in the forums. Yeah, I suppose. When you complain, things happen. Nick says, do more ESO, Wigga. Alright, speaking of Crown Crates, I do believe I have a Crown Crate available for pre-ordering or pre-purchasing Summerset. So why not let's just open it on stream, right? Why the hell not? Let's see what we got. See if our luck is good. 2 blues, my luck sucks. Poison. Crown motif. Oh, pie. Oh. Wait, wasn't that what you were talking about in chat, Hooven? The Pyondonian helmets? Well, if this is what you mean, then it does look pretty sick. And I got it as a rare motif. But I got the helms. Magicka ear clasp. Wearings that I will never wear. Never. So I'm probably going to trade that in for gems. And,
Do not be sad, my friend.
beer.
There are always additional
Good haul, I suppose. Good haul. Alright, now let's communicate with the guys in game. Alright. What shall we do? Huven says yes. Okay, so that is the Pioneerian motif, and I'm just gonna go and learn it right now. I don't have my market ESO guild thing, market merchant or merchant master or whatever that shows you the average number of sales for a particular item. There you go. So when I hover over this, for example, on the right panel, you'll see the MM. That's Master Merchant. It's going to tell you, in the last 380 days or whatever, what's the average price of, that this item goes for. So because it's all brand new, you're not going to see this. So I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to use it because I do craft my own stuff. Pyondorian Helms by Telanga the Artificer. Some of my peers dismiss our nautical neighbors. Get out of the way! Murmur as mere elf. I can't read. Collections are in the way. And when you get into high elf mode, when you get into Elmer mode, you need to be British. You need to bring out that UK accent, which I've been practicing for no goddamn reason. Checking in on in-game chat. What should we do? Nick wants to do a Battleground or Cyrodiil. We can't do Cyrodiil with Jay because Jay is a different faction. Jay, unfortunately, is no. Yeah, there we go. Jay is Altmary Dominion. So I don't think we can do Cyrodiil there. Imperial Sewers. Maybe you can get the Shulshun skin. Jay says, I will slap you if you try to mock my UK accent. I'm not mocking, I'm merely representing you folks over there. But feel free to rate my UK accent, which still needs a bit of improving. I really do need some tea, because I just drink coffee. What faction are you, Nick? Both Nick and I are Daggerfall Covenant. So, how about a BG, huh? Jay says, I will fit well in London. And London is fine with me because the club of my heart is in North London. It is the Arsenal Football Club, and North London is our home. And even though I've never been to North London, I know a lot about it. Alright, so we're going to do some Battleground here. We got 3 of us in a group, and I think we can also grab Punk because Battleground is free for all. So we now have a 4-man group. Oh, Punk is already in a group. Damn it, Punk. Well, sorry, Punk. We're going to jump into Battleground first. Let's do random Battleground. Daily bonus rewards. Now, again, if you go to any of these main, like, towns or whatever, like for us over there in, what's this town called? Alienor, there's going to be a Battle Master camp down there, so you can pick up the daily quest for the Battlegrounds. So some of them includes, like, win 5 matches or do something or something. And, that is one of the stuff that you can get in addition to this daily bonus rewards and 100,000 XP. So as a new player, it's pretty good to level, I suppose. Let's go ahead and join queue. And we are in queue. Alright, check in chat. Oh, wow, that was fast. That was fast, you guys. Obviously, Battlegrounds has been moved to the base game, so that means new players, even without the Morrowind expansion, you guys can now access Battlegrounds. So I guess there's a lot of people doing them. And, you know, even before Summerset, you know, when I was the night I was doing it with Nick, the thing you noticed was that there was a lot of, like, pre-made groups because, I don't know, the player base is smaller or whatever, or the pool of PvP players that do Battlegrounds is smaller. We obviously don't know the percentage, you know, how many players have Morrowind and later as opposed to those that do not. Well, here we go. This is a deathmatch. Basically, just kill members of the enemy team, and I'm just gonna say it real quick, you guys. I'm gonna bring you guys down. I'm the reason for your loss, but it looks like we've been scaled. My health has gone up to 19,000. My normal health is usually 16. Objective is to kill everybody, so I'm just gonna follow these guys' lead. I should probably have some food and stuff, right? Some consumables. Let's see. Increase stamina, recovery, anything for health. I'll do health. Why the hell not? F5 for Battlegrounds. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is the match breakdown. Oh, we've got a 4th player. Hello, 4th player. 4th player is called Zulio the Merciless. Here we go. I'm following Zulio and where's the fight? And then, you know, Nick and I are playing from Malaysia, so our latency isn't the best. Here they come. They're right behind us. I'm gonna be bait. What just happened? Oh my god, I'm dead. Wow, we got slaughtered, man. Where did our fourth player go? Like Zulio, he just quit. He said hello and he just quit. So red team over there just slaughtered everybody. That was fast. Yeah, that was crazy. I cannot imagine any new player of the base game jumping into Battlegrounds right now and thinking that you're gonna have a chance. Jay says only PvE build. That's exactly right. I'm actually in a PvE build. Like, I don't have any PvP builds or whatever. And these guys know that. Like, this guy absolutely knows that, so. Look at that. There's 4 of us and I can't even kill him. And they kind of know that I am definitely the soft one, the softie, so. So I'm just gonna wait and see how long it takes them to kill other people. One guy, that's one player, you guys. That's one player. Zelier Paragon. Jesus. So, Punk, because you're the leader, you need to give a pep talk about fostering a PvP community and prepare the guild for PvP. Which is never going to happen because it's going to take me years. I'm going to have to quit my YouTube channel and just spend like a year in ESO just... Oh, what was that? Ooh, Cloudy is now hosting the stream. Thank you, Cloudy. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome, Cloudy's viewers, to this really casual playthrough of the Summerset DLC, which is what I'm not showing off at the moment because we decided to jump into a battleground, a PvP battleground, because it is now free for everybody to see if it's you know, fun, and are we gonna get a diverse group and mixed players, which means, you know, the skill difference between different players are easier or not. The short answer, no. It's still pretty elite in Battlegrounds, so new players jumping in with the Summerset DLC, if you've never played before, my 2 cents is stay away from Battlegrounds. Just stay away until you're strong enough or you have the PvP gear and build to actually take part. Otherwise, God almighty, don't bother, man. It's insane in here going up against people that have been doing this for a very long time. All right, Jay. What should we do, Jay? Here comes the Grand Champion. I mean, you don't have Grand Champion in a name for no reason. So we got another person, Volunteer Sakari, or whatever his name is. Oh my god. Man, they swarm on you. Let's see what I got killed for. Heroic Slash, Poison Ejaculation, Viper Sting, Light Attack. Light Attack. Nice. Alright, while I just sit here and die, let me just check in chat real quick. Punk says, Norfolk, mate. Just a dungeon. Wait. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. ggmyster says, I might try to download Elder Scrolls Online again and on Steam and play it. Maybe join you guys sometime. Yeah, sure thing. I mean, these guys, I know Punk, Seja, and Nick Scryer play this as their main MMO, so there's always people here. ggmyster said, but after a week or so, I download Bless. Yeah, Bless is coming real soon. Punk says, damn, infinity loading screens. ggmyster says, haha, RIP. Punk says, so yeah, guys, if you want to join the ESO guild, the name is Half-Lamb's Company, message me, Adrian, or I have no idea. Go for Punk. I'm going to be in Bless Online next week, so I'm not going to be on ESO that much. Professor Kagan says, I think people under level 50 BG against others is the same, but the cap probably all 750s. Yeah, pretty much. Cloudy says, no worries, man. Yeah, thank you, Cloudy. Appreciate that. And Punk says, right, don't die. That's all. ggmyster says, that's 750 Paragon, right? Yeah, man, that's tough. New level cap, folks. Yeah, that's the champion points. Constantine says, you guys were just hoping to kill low levels. I was going in and hoping to see what the balance is. How much of it's going to be players that are, you know, just starting out or just got the DLC or whatever. And ggmyster says, do you get Paragon XP from a loss? I think you do. You definitely do. So you do get medals for something. You can see that's Darkfin's. What about mine? I have a Fearsome Fighter medal. I've got Assist in there and Bruiser, but that's about it. But you know, if you have picked up one of those quests, like the daily quest, for example, like I said you would, then you would complete, you know, a part of it. So this is just one match done. And the rewards for doing a Battle Master daily quest, if I'm not mistaken, is you do get like a chest that you can open for some gear. And there's going to be exclusive crafting styles or whatever that's only going to be dropping in Battleground stuff. So I guess that's a real reason to do it. Alright, so yeah, no more Battlegrounds, guys. Let's do something on the landscape content. I mean, we're all built for PvE here, so let's go do some PvE. Oh, checking in here. Hooven says the thing is, if you queue with a group, you'll have groups against you. Isn't that the case, though? I mean, if you queue solo and you get put into a group, you're still going to be playing against other group, right? Is that what you're trying to say? I may have misunderstood that. But I think what Kaken said earlier there was a pretty important point, that, you know, if you are under level 50, that means you haven't unlocked your champion points yet, which is basically this. This lets you put points into different aspects of your character. You can increase your stamina regeneration, you can increase your damage and everything. And it's also account-wide, so a new character will have access to all your champion points, so you can spend that, you know, as you see fit. And if you're under level 50, then I guess it's going to be a separate group that you're going to be, you know, fighting against. So that'll make it, I don't know, better, easier, not sure. But as a group going in pre-made against other pre-mates, holy cow. Does ESO have a new dungeon? Sorry, does Summerset have a new dungeon that came out with it? Let me just check real quick. Under Dungeon Finder, if you look at specific dungeons, this shows you all the dungeons that the game has. So stuff like Scalecaller Peak, for example, is something that came out this year with the Dragon Bones DLC, and it's something I haven't done. I'm not sure if Summerset has its own dungeon or not. So check it in chat real quick. Kevin says, yeah. Duel, yeah, I'm not dueling. No deals. Should we do Scalecaller? Alright. Oh, Constantine says, open a map, you can see the dungeon. Yeah, we already did that one. We did this earlier at the Sunhold, and this has been completed. The only other thing left is this Cloud Rest, and this is a trial, isn't it? It's the trial. We got Lily Bloom in chat. Hello, Lily. Hey, Adrian. She says, how's the new DLC? I'm having fun. The new DLC. The new DLC is pretty good. The story is nice. I mean, it's a different change of pace from Clockwork City and Morrowind, but the breadcrumbs of the premise is still there. You know, there is the Daedra are involved. Lord Vivek and Sotha Sil has already mentioned that things are going to be happening in Summerset, and we knew that a year ago. So it's all coming together in this DLC. Razumdar is back, everybody's favorite cat. The story is actually really, really decent. I'm enjoying it so far. Alright, so the guys in game have no problem running the Dragonbone dungeon, which I did not get a chance to do, and that is called Scalecaller Peak. Let me just see if Punk's out. Punk, are you out of your dungeon? If you can hear me in game. Oh gosh, I'm getting all my stuff mixed up. Havelheim's company. This is guild number 2. G2. Oh. Okay, never mind. Jay doesn't have the DLC. So, I don't know. Let's go over here and let's wait for the next Abyssal geyser, because it's right down here, and I have not done this one yet. I mean, you can practically see it on the map. It's down here. There's one right here, and again, it is black in color. That means I have not completed it. And I see people in the area already. Anyway, for those of you in chat, if you guys have been playing Summerset, hey, feel free to share your thoughts. How are you guys finding Summerset so far? I have a review coming out hopefully next week, around the time I start jumping into Bless Online. So if you guys have already been playing, let me know what you guys think. And for those of you in group, look, I'm gonna pass the lead to Nick here, and then Nick, you go ahead and decide what you want to run, or you know, whoever really. Because I need to concentrate on checking in on chat. So you guys decide what we're gonna run, and grab Punk too if it's out of the dungeon. Maybe we could run some stuff. Meantime, let me just check in on stream chat. Sorry guys, I'll catch up to your chat now. Punk says, I believe there's quite a few new dungeons. There's quite a few new delves. There's a lot of delves. Delves are sort of like solo player dungeons, and I say solo, but you can actually go in there with other people as well, and it is public, so you will see other players in there. But there's 6 new delves around Summerset that it's really cool, and some of the one delve in particular, it really felt like a big underground maze, a catacomb, and I just enjoyed that so much because I actually spent like 45 minutes in a delve, which I've never had to do in the past because, you know, it's easy to navigate. Lily says, by the way, what's the minimap mod? Ooh, the minimap mod is Voltan's minimap mod, I believe. Let me just show that for you real quick. So under add-ons, what do I have? Damn it, where is it? Yeah, there we go. It's Voltan's minimap by Votan. Not Voltan, Votan, my bad. And it's on the ESOUI.com page, and this is the one that works. The other minimap that I used to use was this one by Firekin, and it's really out of date. I don't think Firekin is keeping it up to date, and I could never get it to work. So Votan's works just fine, and if you have the other add-ons like harvest nodes and stuff, it does show up on the minimap as well. Skyshard add-ons work on it as well. And lore books too. Not in Summerset though, because it's still new. Okay, so we are waiting for this Abyssal geyser to spawn right now, but if it doesn't, then I guess we're going to be jumping into a dungeon. It's getting pretty late here for Nick and myself. It's almost 12. It's almost midnight here in Malaysia, so we may have to do one quick dungeon and get the hell out of here. But I hope that this stream, which has been going on for about 2 hours now, has been pretty fun and informative for you guys. I will also export this to my YouTube channel, so for those of you that prefer watching it there, you can do so. Alright, checking on chat again. Let me just bring up the stream chat. Uvin says they are trying to put solo queue players against other solo players, but if you queue with a group, you're going to have games against other pre-made groups. That makes sense. That does make sense, I suppose. So we got what was coming to us, a bunch of PvE guys jumping into a PvP queue as a group. ggmyster says, what would be a good class in ESO for DPS and a bit of dungeon support, preferably range? And Nick says, Magicka Sorcerer Healer as one. And there's... yeah, I mean, anything these guys says are pretty viable as well. Just make sure that you look at, you know, some of the stuff like race, what's the best race for a certain class, because all those things apparently come into consideration. Like a lot of people will tell you, like, the Argonians are best for a certain race because of their, whatever, you know, that kind of thing, so... speak to these guys in Discord. I'm sure they'll fix you up. Uvin says there's no new 4-man dungeons. There's new delves and public dungeons though. Okay, gotcha. So we already did the public dungeon earlier in the stream, which was the Sunrest. Oh gosh, I forgot the name already. And I've done about 4 of the 6 new delves in my leveling playthrough that I have not been streaming. But you will hear me talk about it. So here we are in the, what dungeon is this? City of Ash. Yeah, I do not remember ever doing this one. And this is a guild run. Wow. The last time, when was the last time we did this, guys? A guild run for a dungeon. It's been pretty long. And like tonight was a really last minute chill stream. But in the future, if we ever do this, whoa, is it raining outside? Yeah. I will get you guys on Discord to chit chat. Man. Yeah, I would love to take my time. Oh, lore book. Give me that mage XP. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I need like a bunch more lore books to get my ultimate skill, which is the meteor shower or whatever. I guess we're not picking up the quest. Where the hell are you guys? Hey, slow down. I just pulled a bunch of people to me. Where the hell are you guys? Oh, I see you. I see you through the threes. What, are you guys in a boss already? Damn. Rushing dungeons. Big no-no. But maybe you guys are in a rush. Or you guys don't want to clear the trash mobs. Punk is lagging, by the way, for those of you that are not looking at the in-game chat. Wow. Okay. Do we even have a tank? I've got aggro, you guys. Oh, fuck it. Back to sword and board then. I'm not built as a tank, but screw it. Wrong button. Oh, Punk's out tank, right? Get in here, Punk! I can't find Nick. Is this normal or is this vet? Okay, here we go. My heavy attacks aren't really firing off. That is one of the most annoying things in the world. Heavy attack. Purify! Vital Guardian, you will not survive your encounter with Happelheim's company. That's me practicing my high elf voice. I've been so influenced by the Altmer in the Summerset DLC. Like every NPC will kind of talk like that now. What are you doing here? This is none of your business. Mind your own bloody business. I forgot what the name for an outsider was. They call you that. Like, you know, in Morrowind they call you the Outlander because that's what you are. You're an Outlander. In Somerset, it's a different term. I can't remember. Damn it. But yeah, they say that in their Britishy accent. These high elves, really pompous buggers. The Altmer. Kind of why I can never play like a high elf in ESO. They're just so out of character for me. It's just really off. I'm just following these guys who've probably done this like 100 times or whatever. And this is like really, honestly, my first time through. Punk says "Noir" in chat. Noir. Is that what they're calling outsiders, or is that what high elves call outsiders? Noir. Beineken. Oh, hello there, Flame Astronaut. Didn't see you at the back. So yeah, just to reiterate, there's no new 4-man dungeons with the Summerset DLC, which is kind of sad. I mean, I'm like a tiny majority of the player base. If you ask me, what would I like to see more of? Do I want to see more delves, public dungeons, abyssal geysers, or 4-man dungeons? I think I'd pick 4-man dungeons because it's traditionally it's the closest thing that I recognize from, you know, all the other games that I play MMO wise in terms of having a solid dungeon romp that feels traditional and yet is very much story driven with the quest and lots of exploration. The design of the dungeons are also pretty sweet. But the thing is, you know, I was recently reading this thing on the forums about ESO's growing power creep, in large part due to the champion point system, whereby at this moment, you know, because of where a large portion of the end game player base is at, with over, you know, the huge amount of champion points, you know, bosses die very, very fast apparently, and the power creep is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And people apparently want to see that sorted out. But what can ESO do at this point? Get rid of champion points? That will be so... it'll be such a controversial thing at the point, because prior to champion points, ESO had this thing called what? Veteran points or something? Veteran? I don't know. I wasn't there at the time, but... Oh! Okay, we got a raging, flaming fire boss fight here. I just gotta stick around. I gotta zoom out. I'm too close. I don't even think this is like the final boss. We're like barely halfway through the dungeon, right? Oh no! Punk! Got caught in the fire! Cutify! I'm running in circles. Hang in there, Punk. Oh, ow! Oh! Hey! Yeah, hang in there, Punk. I'll try and get you. Resurrection pending. Okay, so... Oh no! Get out of there! My dodge in other games, I use a different keybind for my. Oh my god! Ouch! That hurt. He hit me while I was rolling on the ground. Nick, get out of there! Fire, Nick! Fire! 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 Nick! Fire! Get out of there! Die! Jeez. Fire was something. Oh, not this. Not the jumping down. Oh god, I don't have enough HP for this. Whee! Down to 5,000. Whee! Weapon swap, Breath of Life. Yeah, that was not the final boss. I have no memory of this place. The one ESO dungeon that I remember running over and over again was probably Spindle Clutch or something when I was leveling as a new player. Because every time I queue in the core ESO game, you know, pre-level 50, that was all I got. Spindle Clutch, Spindle Clutch. Is it even called Spindle Clutch? Yeah, Spindle Clutch. That was all I was getting, and that's why it's so... that's why it's so ingrained in my memory. That the little Spider Queen boss, and you know, the footage from, you know, when I do my intro streams or the intro for my review streams, you see a clip of me in ESO just dodging away from an attack. That was the Spindle Clutch boss. I've got fond memories of running that dungeon. Other than that, there's one more dungeon with an alligator in a sewer. There's one more with an Aztec, some sort of like a Mayan feel about it. I can't remember. The Jungle of Mazatun or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but yes, there's a bunch of dungeons that I haven't really personally explored. Would love to do this more often. The thing is, I play about 5 MMOs per week, just making content, YouTube videos, getting different video clips and whatever. And I was telling my folks that support me on Patreon that I'm contemplating settling down, which is for a few months. You know, just play what I have, progress with what I have in terms of what games that I'm currently playing, get to the end game, make end gamey type content, and then move on to the next new MMO, whatever that comes out. So I'm kind of deciding with myself if that is something that I could work with. Okay, Rothariel Flameheart. That's a really nice name. Now that I know it, if I didn't know that this was a dungeon boss, I totally copy that name for a female character. Rothariel Flameheart. Okay. Now I know why the dungeon's called City of Ash. This dungeon is aptly named. Ow! Whoa! Sword and board time. Not sure why I pull aggro. My DPS can't be higher than you guys'. That's BS. I refuse to believe that. But the loot and XP, obviously, good stuff. Okay, final Inner Grove. Hang in there, stream chat. I can't really check stream stuff, chat at the moment. When I'm in like a dungeon, I just want to like focus on getting it done. Getting it done. That's the mantra. That's a drum beat in my head. Get it done. Get it done. Focus. Lovely place. Hang on a second. I have a vague memory of this fight. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it feels like I've done it before. Okay, we got ads. I'll focus on taking the ad, I suppose. Damn it, he died just before I could get my heavy attack off. Yeah, this dungeon's kind of bringing back some memories, but I can't remember if I've ever been here. It's been way too long.
Rise, minions.
Ooh, I was standing right in the middle of that, and I didn't take any damage in the water. God, this damn swimming.
Stop them before it's too late. Rise, minions.
Oh, activity complete. What is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. What do we got? Sunderflame Wall, a trophy, Infernal Guardian, and collection updated. Nice. But I don't see an achievement, which probably means I've actually done it before. Maybe, I don't know. But that was worth something in there. Gain 3 champion points, so that's actually really, really neat. What did I get again? Furnishings, undotted trophies. There we go. So trophy, Infernal Guardian. So this is something that you can probably put in your house or something, because it says furniture, I suppose. The things I haven't really bought like a big house yet. I'm gonna wait for the next time my sub renews, and with that crown points, that's what I'm gonna use to buy a new house and put it in my storage stuff. Oh, looky, looky! Punk plays music. And when the music sucks, what do? Is just use the Be Gone emote. But that's cool. You should get the one of my favorite like, yes, Elder Scrolls music is unfortunately in Skyrim, you know, the Dragonborn comes, that that acoustic rendition. Oh, it's so good. So if that's in game, that'll be great. What's my dance emote? Dance Imperial? No, dance Orc. Let's see what an Orc dance does. Okay, meanwhile, I'm gonna check in on stream chat real quick. Sorry, guys. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Oh, gosh. Where did that stop? Nick says Magical Warden is pretty good, too. Yeah, I can attest to that. Magical Warden's really, really fun. But you will need the Morrowind DLC to get access to the Warden class. But if you get the Summerset DLC right now, you will get the Morrowind DLC bundled in there. So that includes the Warden class. Lily says, what class are you playing? I'm playing a Templar, Lily. This is the first character that I ever made for ESO because I was reviewing it way back in December 2016. after I did my Lotro review, and the Templar just sounded like the Lotro Captain class, which was why I picked the Templar. But I have also tried out the Warden, which is another class that I like, but yeah, I'm playing a Templar right now. Professor Kaken says, I had a dungeon group, the healer ran ahead and soloed the whole place while we spent the whole dungeon trying to catch up. That's happened to me before as well, and it's not fun because I wanted to do the quest in a dungeon that I haven't done before. Punk says they could just make bosses OP in general. Yeah, they'd have to scale the difficulty of the bosses up to match whatever it is up there at CP 700 or whatever. But the thing is, by making that gap higher, you know, the new players are going to be having a hard time trying to catch up. So it'll be interesting to see how ESO and ZMX try and does balance, you know, moving forward. Professor says, oh, the spider dungeon for days. Yeah. He also says endgame reviews for the 5 games coming, perhaps. Yeah, that could be it. I mean, there's, for all the stuff that I actively play, Guild Wars 2, ESO, World of Warcraft, I can add maybe 2 more in there that I really want to soak in the other side of the experience. I've always covered the new player experience. I'm thinking about diving deeper now, you know, trying to give, you know, you guys on Twitch and you guys on my YouTube channel a more holistic view at some of these MMOs, not just from the new player perspective, but so what happens if you actually stick around, you know, what's there to look forward to, and what's that new end game player experience like, which is something I've always wanted to show off but never got a chance to because I keep moving and moving and moving. So lots for me to ponder over the next couple of months, I suppose. ggmyster says, did you used to play Music in Lotro? Best game for that, in my opinion. Yeah, Music in Lotro, hands down, one of the best, I would say. They even introduced a new musical instrument. What is it? The violin or the fiddle? Or I can't remember what it was. But, you know, it's really, really great. I used to play, I have all my ABC files, and I've got my, sort of like the guitar, and I just sit and breathe, you know, in the old days, and just play like a Titanic song or whatever. Alright, look, for those of you in group, Punk, Nick, Jay, hey, thanks for jumping on tonight, guys, on such short notice. You guys rock. You guys should be on the guild more often. That's a joke. I was talking to myself because I'm hardly on. But yeah, I'm trying to finish the Summerset DLC right now, and there should be a review for this on my YouTube channel in about a week's time, so stay tuned for that. There we go. That's another... So we're all kind of musicians in here and stuff. Jay with the flute. So Heffelheim's company is not just an ordinary guild. We're a band. So how do I sing? Do I stand in the middle of the stage here and let's see, what emotes do I have for story? Do we have a story emote? No. Sing? No. So I can't really do an emote for singing, but just assume that I'm singing, and you can't see it anyway because I'm wearing a mask. I'm wearing a face mask. But yeah, we are Heffelheim's company, and we are the newest band in Tamriel. Follow us on Facebook. I was gonna say MySpace, but MySpace is dead, and MySpace used to be the place for, you know, music and bands. All right, you guys, Nick, Punk, Jay, thanks so much for jumping in again on such short notice. I had fun tonight. I'm gonna be heading out of here, you guys, because I have to work tomorrow. It's a Friday. It is 12 in the morning over here, so let's go ahead and head out. Thanks, guys, again. I'm jumping out, and I will now just answer some stuff in chat real quick. ggmyster says, I used to play AC/DC songs in Lotro. That's cool. Lily says, by the way, what does Summerset DLC cost? Oh, it's gonna be different for you, Lily, because on Steam for me, in my currency, I bought Summerset for about 160 Malaysian ringgit, which it's gonna be kind of different for Australian dollars. I'm not really sure how much it costs over there for you guys, but on Steam, it should have like a localized version. It could be. I don't know, I hope it's cheap for you guys. I mean, for me, Morrowind cost the same. Morrowind cost the same thing, 160 bucks in my currency. for that DLC. Somerset's the same. But, you know, if you don't have Morrowind, then the Somerset this time around, it's actually quite the value because you got Morrowind bundled in there, which I think is pretty cool, especially if you like story and you want to see what the build-up is or what the fuss is about with regard to the elves, you know. First we go and check out the Morrowind stuff, and then make your way to Clockwork City and see the story continuity there between the two of them, Sotha Sil and Lord Vivek. And now coming into Somerset, you do see a little bit of that payoff here with the story, and I like it. Nick says you got dance. Oh, I forgot about dance. Damn it. Yeah, I totally forgot about dance. Wigga says night night. Not going yet, Wigga. Not going yet. But yeah, I'm going to bed soon. Jay says I'm done for today. Yeah, thank you, Jay. Thanks so much for jumping in. I had fun. Lily says, well, what is it in the US? I think it's $60 US. I could be wrong, but I think it's 60 for the standard edition, or $49.99 if I'm not mistaken. Anybody in the States right now care to check that for me? Because I can't tell. My Steam only lets me see it in my currency. I can never see what's in you know, the US dollar. But if I were to do like a direct conversion, then I would say 60, about 30 USD is what it cost me in my currency. Checking chat. Jay says it's 30 pounds. Yeah, okay, then I guess it's around 30 bucks as the standard. Jay says you can't kill what already has no life. Oh, sorry, my Nightbot doesn't take cap spam very well. ggmyster says to upgrade for Somerset is 30 bucks. There you go. So 30 bucks is the standard upgrade. Collector's edition for me. I got the collector's edition. It was like 160 bucks. So about 45 USD for me. Okay, I see some other people here. I guess they just came here to check out whether this Abyssal geyser is going to spawn or not. Come on! I need to do this one for completion. I don't have this one marked. Oh, well. But yeah, this was productive. I managed to get the public dungeon done, Sunhold, and I'm going to use... Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use footage from my stream into the review, because I'm definitely not going back in there. This one, though, Cloud Rest, I think there's two versions. There's going to be a veteran version and a normal version. I think we should try and get into the normal version of Cloud Rest maybe sometime over the weekend, and then that'll be cool, because that is the ultimate big group content that Somerset has to offer. In the meantime, I've got a couple more days to make my way through and complete all the other side quests here, in addition to finishing up the main story, obviously, and then the review will be out. And before you know it, folks, Tuesday's gonna roll around and I'll be playing Bless Online, so that is it for me. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna end the stream, but hey guys, a couple of feedback. Is tonight's stream decent? Is the quality a little better? I've been playing around with some stuff, and I'm hoping that my import to YouTube will also look decent, I hope. Also, thank you very much for all the new guys tonight. Matchgun94, PSN, thank you for the Twitch follow. Professor Cake and you too, thank you very much. And Cloudy, thanks for hosting me, man. I really appreciate that, Cloudy. If you're in game and if you're in the North American server, hey, feel free to add, you know, we could run stuff together, whatever, you know. I appreciate that host. And to everybody in chat, Jay, Lily for jumping in, ggmyster, Wigga, Pong, Nick, Professor Cake, and I'm scrolling up now. I'm making the rounds. Hoovin. Scrolling up, scrolling up. Anybody else? Oh man, chat just went by so fast. I'm struggling trying to scroll up to keep up. Well, if I missed anybody, Punk. If I missed anybody, thank you again for jumping in, and I do appreciate it. Jay says, time to play some more Shroud of the Avatar. What? What? You're playing Shroud of the Avatar? You got to be kidding me, man. That Lord British Richard Garriott game? Why are you playing Soda? You moan and bitch at me for playing all these games with the whole uninstall crap, and you go and play Shroud of the Avatar? Uninstall that piece of crap, man. That game is so not worth the money. He also says, awesome stream, as always, bro. Thank you, Jay. ggmyster says, yeah, stream quality got better, set to auto. Cheers, thanks for the stream. Thank you, ggmyster. I'll see you soon, brother. Professor Kaken says, yeah, the stream was crisp. Looking forward to the review. Thank you, Professor Kaken. You guys will be the first to know. Nick says, good night. Yeah, good night, Nick. Have a good day at work tomorrow. And Jay says, no, it's good. We'll see about that. And that's it for me, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. The next stream will be actually tomorrow night for a PvP stream. I'm not sure what I'm going to stream for PvP, but I'll let you guys know on my Discord, whatever I decide. And yeah, I'll see you guys real soon. So for those of you in my part of the world, have a good night and a good Friday tomorrow. Hashtag TGIF. And for those of you in the West, have a good rest of your Thursday. Weekend's coming up. Woohoo! Alright guys, I'm out of here. Later.